I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me.
Hey, what's up, ladies
You
and
matter
gentlemen?
what?
So today, I just want to get you pumped up, fired up, but more importantly, I want you to begin minding your own business. Yes, that's right. I said it. Mind your own business. The same thing that our grandmothers and our grandfathers and our parents have told us our entire lives oftentimes. Mind your own business. Stay out of those people's business. What they got going on, what he or she got going on, doesn't have anything to do with you. So yes, today, mind your own business. This is how we put our best foot forward each and every single day. This is how we stop from getting distracted. Find ourselves being involved in things that we had not and should not be involved in to begin with. Because if we were focused on our own business, if we were minding our own business, we wouldn't be in the trouble. We wouldn't experience that calamity. We wouldn't have experienced that setback. We wouldn't have lost that friendship, ended that relationship, if we had minded our own business. So I'm going to tell you today about something that the business world, those who are out there meeting supply and demand, creating commerce, making exchanges day in and day out, providing goods and services. Let me give you something that they use. They have this thing called the SWOT analysis. The SWOT analysis is not like SWAT, like police SWAT. It's spelled SWOT. It's an acronym. S stands for strengths. W stands for weaknesses. O stands for opportunities. And T stands for threats. And why is this so important to me, you say? I'm going to tell you. Because it helps you analyze you personally, the path that you're on, the enterprise that you're going about conducting yourself in each and every single day. Not your business, but the business of getting about your business, the business of going about accomplishing your goals, the business of going about getting that degree, the business of going about becoming a better person, the business of going about becoming a better man, the business of going about becoming a better woman, the business of going about being a better human being, the business of going about chasing your dreams, the business of going about accomplishing your goals, the business of going about knocking each and every obstacle and milestone that you have set in your path, voluntarily or involuntarily. It's the business of conquering those things, the business of coming back from a setback, the business of conquering fear, the business of using failure for fuel. Mind your own business. That's what we're talking about. Man, I love this subject. So when we wake up and we have those first thoughts, and if you're religious, yeah, sure, pray. Go about your day as you normally would. But let me add something in there. You should be conducting a SWOT analysis, looking at your strengths, looking at your weaknesses, looking at the opportunities that you have, looking at the threats that may be on the horizon or may be at your doorstep on your threshold. Wake up and analyze these things and go to bed analyzing these things each and every single day, trying to figure out consciously, what am I good at? How can I use my strengths to empower others and empower myself? How can I use my strengths to accomplish my goals? Am I a good singer? Am I a good songwriter? Am I a good author? Am I a good speaker? Am I a poet? Am I a musician? Do I play the violin? Can I preach? Can I pastor? Can I counsel? Am I a therapist? Can I lift weights? Can I run fast? Can I think more analytically about things than others? What are your strengths? What are the things that will help you get from where you are now to where you want to be? Help you pass that test, help you graduate college or high school, help you get that job that you've been seeking after and chasing for your entire career, getting that spouse that you had always chased after. They have all the values that you have prioritized. What are your strengths? See, strengths are things that you can utilize on this journey to help you along the way, to kind of give you that confidence so that you will know that when it comes to these things, there will be no hiccups. There will be no setbacks, no backsliding, because you're already good at these things. You can put your best foot forward when it comes to accomplishing these things and going towards these goals in these areas where you have your strengths. What are you good at? What are you good at? Sit back and consciously think about these things. And next, probably more important than the other, is weaknesses. What are your weaknesses? What are things that you can improve upon? What are the things that is holding you back from being great or excellent, outstanding, magnificent, superior? What are those things? What are your weaknesses? What are the things that can potentially be liabilities if you don't start to get them in order now? Are you too emotional? Do you get angry fast? Are you lazy? Do you procrastinate? Do you lie? Do you not, when you give people your word, you don't have the integrity to let them know that you can't do something, or the integrity to keep your word? What are your weaknesses? Are you not well read? Are you not well spoken? Do you not like to read? Do you not like doing math? Do you anything? What is your weaknesses? And work diligently to improve upon those things. Then thirdly, what are your opportunities? See, at this point in analysis, we begin to count our blessings. We begin to look on the horizon and realize that we have more opportunities there waiting for us, expecting us than others. We realize that we're at a place in our life where we can be more socially mobile than others because of the diligent work that we have put in previously, or the work that our families have put in previously. This is where we count our blessings and we realize that it's not that bad, that we're not that sad, that we're not that hard up, that life could be worse. We're not sleeping on the streets. We're sleeping under a roof. We have a bed. We have blankets. We have food. We have a vehicle, a place where we can get transportation from point A to point B and not have to wait in this hot sun or this blistering cold for public transportation. What are your opportunities? Look on the horizon and look around you and decide for yourself, what are the things that I can take advantage of right now to get to where I want to be? To get my business of personal growth, to get my business of success, to get my business of graduation, to get my business of improving and empowering my relationships. What are those opportunities? What are those things? See, often I hammer on this third one because I love it. And the reason is because I give this analogy. When you get down and out and you feel negative and you start having that stinking thinking and you're self, criticizing and you're giving yourself this negative talk, we're looking down. We're ashamed. We feel powerless. We shrug our shoulders. We slouch. We hang our head in shame, doubt, anger, regret, sadness. We mourn the success we could have had, the regret. And if we just had the idea and the thought to just raise our head, not even change your posture, raise your head and look at the horizon, you will start to see the opportunities, because they're not down there. Your opportunities aren't down there. They're up here. They're on the horizon. Look at the horizon. Raise your head up every now and then. Stop walking around thinking, woe is me. Look up. Realize that you're still on the path, the journey to where you want to be. You're still alive. You're still drawing breath. You still woke up. You still have an opportunity to do it again. You still have an opportunity to go after it again. You still have an opportunity to take that test again, repeat that class again, sing again, write again, speak again, have that friendship rekindled again. You still have an opportunity. You gotta raise your head up and look. You don't get that. Looking at you, kicking rocks. Why me, Lord? not where it's at. The horizons are out there. The horizons are all around you. You need to pick your head up, count your blessings, and realize that there's better for you out there if you choose to pursue it. And last but definitely not least is threats. What are the threats that exist? What are the things that is stopping your dreams and your goals from happening? It can be bad habits. It can be addictions. It can be many of the vices that we now have in our culture and our lives. What are those threats? Those things that are stopping you from becoming a better person. And when I talk about threats, I'm not talking about things that are just simply there to hinder you on your path. I'm talking about things that can stop you on your path altogether. Bring the business of you empowering yourself and gaining a positive and strong legacy that will last generations to its knees. It would cut it off at the knees where it never happens again. Life altering, life ending. That's what we're talking about, threats. What is going to cause your business to close its doors? What is going to cause you to decide that what you are chasing is no longer for you? Because the consequences of your actions or the consequences of bringing people into your circle have ended your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, the things that you are trying to accomplish. What are those threats? Look around you, take inventory of it. Is it the people that you have around you, the negative people that are constantly telling you what you can, you cannot do? Is it the bad habits, the drugs, the alcoholism, the addiction, the procrastination, the laziness? These are all threats to our business. And we got to get back on track to minding our business. We have to mind our business. Because when we mind our business, we find our identity, who we are as a man or woman, who we are. And we can stand strong and firm in that and know that we will not falter from that. That when we decide to go after something, we chase it like our lives depend on it. We chase it with confidence. We have that swag about us that says, yes, I'm here. I'm here to perform. I'm here to show up and show out. I'm not just here to take up space, but I'm here to transform lives. I'm here to change everything for the better. When I got here, now this place, when I leave, is going to be different than when I arrived. That's what happens when we mind our business. When we mind our business, we know our mission statement. We know why we're here. We know why our purpose is. We know what our life's meaning is when we mind our business. See, when we mind our business, you can start to put together and visualize where you want to be, the end destination, the end goal. What does that prospect look like in the future? You can begin to visualize these things in your mind when you mind your own business. See, when you mind your own business, it's not just enough to have a vision for the organization or for yourself, but also you can start to craft a vision for the organization. And I'm not talking about an actual business. I'm talking about your family, the social constructs that you have around you, your friendships, the relationships that you maintain. What does that vision look like? Who are the people that you can bring into your circle, and who are the people that you have to let go on the outskirts? The people you have to cut off because they may be detrimental. They may serve as a threat to your business. These are the things that you can accomplish and do if you mind your business. You can have a vision. You can find your identity. You know your life has purpose. You know you have a meaning, and you can start to visualize not only the vision for yourself and where you want to be, but also the vision for those who exist around you and those who are in your social network. So we need to begin to mind our own business and conduct this SWOT analysis each and every single day. Start to lean into our strengths. Start to improve on our weaknesses. Start to look for new opportunities. Take advantage of the opportunities that has been presented to us. Take heed and count and be blessed by the opportunities that we still have on the horizon because we haven't given up. We have made the choice to try one more time. We have made the choice to try one more time. We have made the choice to have faith one more time. We have made the choice to believe in ourselves one more time. Those opportunities are still there because of these things. And then we need to acknowledge the threats that exist, and so that we can avoid the pitfalls and the landmines that can bring us to our knees, cut us off at the legs, and end our dreams, end our aspirations, and end our goals. Mind your own business. See, far too often we hear these things growing up and we don't understand the meaning behind them, but they have value. I always 100% believe that words are purposeful. There's not a word that's not purposeful in our language. They all exist for a reason. They all have purpose and meaning, and it is up to us to make sure we stay true to them and make sure we know that we have a responsibility to speak correctly. Because when we talk about minding our own business, we're talking about just that. It's not talking about just commerce. It's not talking about just goods and services. It's talking about us personally. Because how far would you be right now if you paid more attention to your business, the things that you have in front of you, that test that you have to take, that school that you have to study for, those classes that you have on the horizon, that job that you have there right in front of you now, those dreams, those goals, those aspirations that you have. How far along and how much progress would you have made this year if you decided from January 1st, 2022 up until now to mind your own business and strategically and consistently work on those things each and every single day, conducting that SWOT analysis each and every single day, creating a vision every single day, creating a goal every single day, overcoming milestones every single day, forecasting where you are now and where you want to be. That's what happens when we mind our own business. So what our grandmother and our grandfathers and our mom and our dad and our elders were telling us was absolutely true. And if we had heeded the message in more than one way, we will understand that we need to mind our own business and get about the business of conducting our business in whatever shape or frame that is. If you are a student, you should be trying to be the best student, not just today, not just tomorrow, but every moment of the day. If you are a speaker or pastor or author or reader or journalist or the president or a senator, you should be about the business of whatever that business needs right then, right there, all day, every day. That's how you make progress. Ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for just digesting this. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for providing me the opportunity to speak to you. I truly love this, man. I love it. So, if you haven't done so already, please take the time to download this podcast, subscribe to this podcast, subscribe to this YouTube channel, leave me a like, share it with your friends. It means a lot to me. This takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. You know, I have to sit here. I got to edit this. I got to do all this, but whatever, that doesn't matter. I'm going to do it because I love it. But it just takes a lot of effort behind the scenes. And I just want you to know I do this for you. I do this for you because I want someone somewhere to understand what I'm saying and use it. Have that epiphany, that light bulb moment to say, you know what, because of that one piece of advice, I can transform my life. I can do something differently. I can let those habits go. I can make a left instead of making a right. I know what to look for. I know what right looks like. That's why I do it. But just take this time, if you haven't done so already, and download this podcast. Share it with your friends. Go to the YouTube channel. Grind Hard, Hustle Smart on YouTube. Press that subscribe button. Leave a like. I leave shorts. I post. I put out videos. Man, I love doing this. You can find us on Apple. You can find us on Amazon. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Radio Public, any major podcasting platform. Guess what? We're there. You can find us on Instagram. GHH Smart is our Instagram handle. We're also on TikTok. Find us on there as well. Same thing. GHH Smart is our handle on TikTok. And as always, the podcast is Grind Hard, Hustle Smart. It's the same on the podcast as it is on YouTube. You can also find me, my professional speaking website at thecharlesjohnson.com. Once again, thecharlesjohnson.com. You can also buy our merchandise at thegrindishard.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every one of you. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not who you say you are. You are awesome. You're amazing. You're wonderful human beings. And don't let anybody tell you anything different. And as always, remember to grind hard, hustle smart every day. Have a good one.